focus on my brake lights.
Ain't turning back, now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word from it, put a couple bands on it, and I don't plan on letting people turn me, no. You can say what you want, I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that thing like I'm feeling green, right? Talking to my past like focus on my brake lights. Cruising to my future now.
Hey, what time is it?
Time for breaking the
silence.
silence.
Yes, I'm glad that y'all are here with me today.
We've loaded.
I am so glad. And let us introduce ourselves. My name is Francisca, and these lovely ladies are
ShyTia.
Angeli.
There you go.
I waited. Okay. Patience is key.
We always say it at the same time.
I know, because you're so excited. Introduce yourself and get the show started. I don't blame you,
That's right.
because this is going to be a great show.
Yes.
Most definitely.
As most of our shows are great, right? All right, so what are we even going to talk about in today's show?
Well.
Let us talk about our first topic, which is what fashion trend will you never be convinced to wear?
Oh, no.
I got a lot of these.
Yeah, I'm ready.
If
you know what, you know what.
Where do we even start?
Yeah.
There's so many terrible trends
there's
out
just
there.
like 10 that just came to my mind
my
already.
Yeah,
They probably already know.
And
even without
unfortunately,
even going to
somehow
the
these
same-
will always
Yeah.
cycle back through or like stay popular. For what reason, I have no idea. But we're going to be getting into all that later. And then the other topic is, why is it so hard for strong women to ask for help? This is a great topic that we need to talk about and explore, because you know, being strong means asking for help.
Yeah.
Being strong, not asking for help, is actually a weakness. So we're going to be talking about that later on in the show. So if you happen to be one of those people who say, I got this, I don't need anybody's help, I can do it on my own, you're going to want to stay tuned for this topic, because it's going to be a little eye-opening, and I'm sure we're going to be giving our thoughts and our opinions on it. So we're going to be going down memory lane. Memory lane.
Who got the
mashup.
freshest brain?
That's why I cleared my throat.
Listen, wait a minute. Last time we played this game, I feel like I saw things that was not even there. So
Yes, because they put in decoys to throw us
Yeah.
off. So you really
and then we had just watched the video and we still got it wrong.
Yeah.
And you
Well,
even
that's
said,
how
what
it
did
is.
you
They
say?
got to
You were like, there's something about that yellow Uno card.
Yeah.
And then it was in the question, but it was a setup. Oh, and remember the jacket?
Yes, that's what I was talking about. Like,
Yeah,
and the pants, like the color
jacket,
of the pants.
It was the color of the pants.
Well,
so I feel
well,
like there's
well.
like trickery
They
in those
will-
questions. We got to be careful.
Well,
Yes.
that's how
Can I
what
ask our
makes the game
viewers for
interesting.
help? If I ask them to DM me the answers, I can do
No,
that, right?
but you can
no.
DM the show,
No.
not just ShyTia, because
Hey, you want to wear another crown? She
No,
want to wear
I
another
don't.
crown.
That's why I asked first.
Yeah, you see, she won that crown.
She's planting that
I don't think
seed
you want
right
that
now. All right, and then we're going to be web wonders and whatnot. So these stories are very interesting. Some are hard to believe, and we're going to be giving our takes on that, whether or not we would want to see it, do it, or experience it. All right. So, ladies, I was going to ask you a question.
Okay.
What is the craziest thing that a child has ever said to you?
Maybe like a funny thing for me, like because I got a lot of moles right on my face. If you don't see it because it's not zoomed in. But one time, one kid asked me, "You got dirt on your face," and I thought I really got dirt on my face, right? Like, and then I was trying to remove it, like it's still there. It's not coming off. When I went in the mirror, it's actually my moles actually, because I got a lot of them. So I was like trying, like it's not coming off. It's like, yeah, you got a lot of, dirt on your face. And I was like, it's my mole. It's not gonna be removed.
It's part of my face.
permanent. So yeah, I was just like, okay, kid. So yeah.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks.
What about you?
For me, it's always like about how tiny I am. The kids think that I'm like a kid because I'm so short. And so they're like, why are you so tiny? How old are you? Are you really an adult? I don't believe you. So
Let's ask our viewers. What do you think?
Well, they can't see my height, really. They don't really see how small, the TV's there.
And she is in heels.
Yes,
So if that gives you any perspective at all, of how little and
Yes.
compact she is. All right, but we're gonna have to take a quick break and we'll be right back with more.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
Do you know what it means to have the Spirit of the Most High God living inside of you? And did you know that this Spirit is not given by measure, but is poured out in abundance upon those who believe? Just as it happened to the Lord Jesus when he came into this world. This is so wonderful that we can't just limit ourselves to do his work in a mediocre manner. This is just a glimpse of the revelations that are shared in this book with servants of the Most High. The message is an urgent call for today's church to reclaim God's principles, among which are sincerity and care for the altar. Each chapter is a warning for men and women not to become spiritually lost by disregarding God's call. Those who recognize the privilege and responsibility of serving the Almighty will certainly hear God's call and strengthen their faith. I challenge you to read this book and find the strength in God that you need to rise up and start over in your spiritual life. And if you are well, you'll grow even more in your journey of faith. You can receive this book with a gift offering of $35. Call 1-888-691-2291 and we'll mail a copy to you. You'll never be the same again after reading this book.
My family relied on public assistance to help provide meals for us. These meals fueled my involvement in theater, which fostered my love for acting. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
If it wasn't for that mistake, we wouldn't be where we're at now.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
The more we complain, the more harm we're doing to ourselves.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
Fashion is not a one size fits all. And thank goodness for that. All right. We can explore different fashion styles and everybody has a different taste. But there are some that a lot of us can agree should not come back or need to be retired forever.
Yep.
All right. So ladies, let me ask you this question. What fashion trend will you never be convinced to wear?
Socks with sandals. And
That
I'm
is
going.
not a fashion trend. I don't know what it is, but
It's not.
Better not be fashion trends.
No,
For me, it's mismatched shoes. Like, you know how they have those shoes that they come purposely different colors. So I would
I've
always
seen
feel
those.
like they put on the wrong shoe or something. So I think mismatched shoes is, I can't do it.
And I've talked about it here before, but it's definitely those Crocs and those jelly shoes. Like, I just cannot get behind either one of them. The jelly shoes remind me of my childhood. It's like
jelly shoes,
trauma.
definitely.
I don't want to see them with the little sparkles and no. And then the Crocs definitely have to
But
go.
you see, the Crocs are so comfortable.
No, the Crocs
I'm
at
sure.
home, but
No.
not outside.
And then now you can decorate it. You can put your little
one of those
latte
people?
on it.
Your little what?
Like your little latte, like the little
Your
thing
little
you stick
jewelry?
in.
Yeah, we have one
Do I
friend.
wear them outside? No, but
inside the
I can
house,
definitely-
maybe.
I can definitely get a pair of Crocs and rock it.
I wear my Nike shoes in the house, but I will not wear Crocs.
Not even in the house?
No, I won't wear Crocs at all. I just don't like them. I know that they're very comfortable, and a lot of people swear by them. I just don't like the way they look. They're just not.
Yeah, they are shaped weird, but
They look really
wide
funny.
enough for your feet to just
Yeah.
have like the room that it needs.
Yeah, they look really funny.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it
And
outside.
what about those low-cut jeans? I remember in like the 90s, early 2000s, that was like a huge thing. I mean, they were so low. You could not bend over. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't sit down. It was a whole thing.
And then like the shirts would ride up, and I think people would do it on purpose because you have like the back tattoos, you have like the belly rings. So I feel like people wore those because back then, like the belly rings and all like the I was gonna say something, but I can't. The lower back tattoo.
Yes.
was really popular back then. So it's like you wanted to show it all. So I can understand why people did it. Would I ever do it? Did I ever do it? Definitely not. That's along the trend with like the super mini skirts or the short shorts. Like I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, back in the day, there were short shorts. But if you see the shorts that people are wearing today and walking out of the house with, I'm like, I don't think those are considered shorts.
They're not. No. They
Those cannot be considered shorts because they are definitely not keeping anything in or to a person's imagination.
Yeah, no.
All.
But I think what one of the trends that are so it's okay, you can rock it, like dresses with sneakers.
Oh,
that's
you.
like
Yes.
Ooh, it's like really, like it looks so
where you're going
cute.
to, where you're going. And nowadays sneakers are more dressy. So it's not like just like the plain sneakers, but you have like the sneakers,
The
with
platform
wedges
ones,
and the
yeah.
this, and they're more dressy. They're more like put together. Sometimes even more than flats or something. It brings the outfit more together, and you kind of have like that laid back, sleek look.
Yeah, it looks so cute.
I love it. I love it.
So
Or like when a man is wearing a suit and he's got kicks on. I'm like, that is out. I mean, it's the same thing as a woman wearing a dress with kicks on. I just love that look because it's not like you're polished, you're put together, you look nice, but you're also like chilled and relaxed. So is there a trend that you secretly love that you wish would come back?
Yes, I remember when we used to have like those sweatsuits with like the jacket and the pants.
Girl.
I love, and then I used to have like different colors. I had like black, I
Matching
had pink,
ones.
I had this, I had that, and then you would like
Like the
coordinate with
Victoria's
all,
Secret or the Juicy Couture.
all of that, the baby fat ones. Yes, I wish those come back.
I loved those sweatsuits. And I always wanted one and I never got one. Like I would have the pants or I'd have the jacket, but I
you
never
would
had
have
it
both.
together. But I loved the way that looked.
And it
was
felt so
cute.
comfortable. And I think that's what we
it's
have to
comfortable, for
realize.
sure.
Like, I feel like the older you get, you more about comfort rather than style. And I feel like that's why we're like, we see certain trends and then we're looking like, that's going to be uncomfortable. It is not worth it. I'll just stick to what I'm used to. I'll stick to what I know because I'm at that age where I'm choosing comfort all the time. That's why those sneakers and the dress is perfect because then you don't have to worry about your feet hurting. You can walk as long as you want. You can stand as long as you want without having to worry about anything after.
And another thing that I don't know if it was a trend before, but now I see dresses with pockets.
Yes, I love those.
like if there's a pocket, yes, you sold me into that because it's like very functional. Again, I'm all about functionality. So if that dress got pockets, definitely. Even if it probably would look a little bit, but if it has pockets.
No, I mean, it's super cute.
Yeah.
And I saw somebody recently that was trying on a wedding dress and the wedding dress had pockets.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, now they're adding pockets to
Yeah,
wedding
because
dresses.
it makes sense because when you're getting married, you don't want to have to worry, where's my phone? Where's this? Where's that? Who did I give it to? Who? So it's like if it's just right there on you, you have that peace of mind and you can do whatever you want and have fun.
What are your thoughts on fanny packs?
I like them.
but not only.
No,
I won't
okay,
use
so
them, but
I took a trip somewhere. And because it's like when you go out of the country, you have to make sure you keep all of your documents and everything on you. So I had my little fanny pack right there with my passport and everything that was important for me. And it came in handy and it matched my outfit. So
you can use
I will use
a crossbody.
crossbody. Yeah.
Exactly. A
Bag.
crossbody.
I won't do the fanny pack.
No, I would not.
Fanny packs and jelly shoes, they got to go out. They got to go out.
Because they're like right here, like what are you doing?
No, fanny packs go around your
But
waist.
now they have like that thing over here too,
Well,
right?
that's a whole nother situation.
But you
they're
know,
trying to like
yeah, but
do something different.
For me, what
Even
I
with that, like-
hope does not come back is the shoulder pads. You know, like the
You look
blazers
like
of
a
the
football
shirts who
player.
all have the shoulder pads right there. No, definitely not.
It's like the higher the pads, the more fashionable you are. And then you have like absolutely no neck at all. It's the worst. Please do not bring back those shoulder pads. Leave those in the 80s where they belong. Do not bring them back, all right? But we are going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Feeling seen? Feeling heard? You're right where you belong. Don't go anywhere. More empowering conversations, insightful discussions, and the voices that matter most are coming right up on Breaking the Silence. We're just getting started. Stay with us.
You are loved. You are valued. You are resilient. You got this.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Find free care guides at aarp.org/caregiving.
This one you cannot get wrong. I don't know the name of it, girl. I can't remember. How good are you under pressure, ladies? No, I'm not ready.
Jeez.
Breaking the Silence is not your average talk show.
Sometimes we go by our own rules. Yeah. Okay?
Oh, did I say Katy Perry? Well, Katy Perry, you got me kicked out.
What do you do with it? Besides crushing it, you beat T upside the head with it. No, I'm kidding. Oh, gosh. She gonna hit somebody upside the head with a quarter. That's what I'm hearing.
Don't miss out on the daily shenanigans with Nori.
It's the corn holder for you to eat the corn. What kind of corn?
ShyTia.
So this is everyday things that women complain about.
Husbands washing. My husband, I love you. Did you absolutely do not complain about you at all. Okay.
Francisca.
Hold on, wait. Does that mean that I just won real ridiculous?
Yes, because you get the 5.
ShyTia?
Yes.
Oh!
And Angeli.
This one I know. I'm confident with it. C. It's C.
Miss, I played basketball.
Through hilarious fails and satisfying victories.
C.
Yes! Finally!
Are you
Redemption!
Our interactive gaming segments are sure to keep you hooked from start to finish.
But it's the number 4.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait.
Is this how men feel when we
These jokes are too good to miss.
It's a crime against humanity.
Only on Breaking the Silence.
It's a garlic crusher.
All right, so let us see who is going to be paying attention as we watch this montage of many different clips. We got to focus on the clips, the order of the clips, all the images that are there, the little hints and tricks.
Yeah, just everything.
We got to pay attention to everything because you don't know what it's going to be asked and what it is that we need to remember. So
whatever you think is not important is important.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you think it's like it's a trick, it's a trick.
Yeah. They're setting you up.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to watch this video and then we're going to come back and then we're going to have some questions to answer. So let us take a look at this video.
Okay.
All right,
I
after
try
seeing
to
that,
focus
I
as
feel like
much as
it's not going to be easy.
I started getting distracted when I saw the bacon.
those towards the last though. Like I forgot everything else.
Because I think that was towards the end.
Yeah, I forgot everything else.
Okay, and we can watch the video one time, so we have to be strategic of when we rewatch the video.
So only one time we get to watch it again.
So not after the first question, Angeli.
Okay, fine.
Okay. All right, let us see the first question. Which of these never appeared? A, Denny's, B, YouTube, C, Facebook, D, The Office.
Okay, I think it's this.
I have mine.
Yep, I
Ready?
got it.
3, 2, 1. C.
C. It was not Facebook at all.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know what it is, but
yeah,
it
was not. It was YouTube.
That definitely was not the answer that I wrote. All right.
Okay. All right.
Okay. The very first thing shown in the montage was the Motorola Razr. True or false? Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. True.
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, Razor.
I was like, that
maybe.
seems a little easy.
Yeah. No, but I was like, sometimes they would put a brand, a different
or they'll
model.
like, what color was it or something? Yeah.
I would not remember the color. Definitely.
It was pink, like your shirt.
Definitely not
All
remember.
right.
Okay, Tom Cruise appeared after Grey's Anatomy in the montage. True or false? Oh my gosh.
How am I supposed to remember when he came?
Wait. Let me wait, hold on.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember.
There's only one or two answers. All right.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
True.
False.
Which one?
False. Yeah, it was maybe
I almost put false.
Clip something before here. Yeah.
Him and then Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
I almost put false, but then I changed it to true. Oh well.
All right.
All right.
Grey's Anatomy premiered in 2005.
When did they start? I know they're in season 100. But wait. I don't know.
I have no idea. You ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1. True.
True.
Yes.
I did not remember. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Crocs were originally designed as boating shoes.
I have no
Really?
idea.
I mean, I
Really?
don't know, but it would make sense.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. True.
False. Oh.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because they
would grip. Yeah.
If it
And then
gets
with
the
the
water,
water.
so it can dry fast.
Maybe you could have just stayed like that, right?
Yeah. That would be a good idea.
She definitely agree. Like, no questions.
Great idea. Let's keep it that way. All right,
Okay.
next one.
The Hurricane Katrina headline appeared before Mariah Carey. Can we see the video again?
Is this the time that we can see the video?
should.
Well, we're halfway, so we could.
Yes, let us see it. Let us see the video.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can we see the question?
The Hurricane Katrina headline appeared before Mariah Carey.
Okay. Right. If we don't get this,
3
Short-term
two,
memory.
what? False.
false. She appeared before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, were we so focused on that we didn't pay attention to anything else in the
Oh
video?
my goodness.
That is a good
That's
question.
great. You see? Ugh. All right.
All right.
We'll get 3 more. All right. The final image in the montage was you two. Okay.
I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. False. It was bacon.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
no.
cannot miss.
I was wrong too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like for a
It was
second.
bacon.
I
and
told
then
y'all
that.
I
Yeah.
stopped
No, it was
after
Office
bacon.
and then
I told y'all I stopped
it's
after
bacon
seeing
and
the
bacon
bacon.
and then
Yeah.
Office.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Anyways.
I saw the bacon.
Bacon.
Oh, it's not
I
erased.
got her attention.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Kanye West had his first public off-script moment when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people during a Hurricane Katrina tribute. True or false?
I mean, I'm guessing on this one.
But
knowing
That was
Conway
not
West.
in the montage.
Wait.
3.
she just gave it away.
What? I put true.
Oh, I put
I
false.
put true.
Oh.
Only because I mean, leave that up to him.
I think that was probably one of the newspaper articles that I didn't read the whole thing.
that we
of.
couldn't see.
And we couldn't see it. It was like, all right.
What was it?
You know, that sounds like a better drum roll than what you actually do.
Than the one that you did.
No, that's like.
I think we're gonna have to
gibberish.
record that soundbite and use it later on.
Maybe if they catch me one day.
They already caught you, girl. They already
Twice.
caught you.
All right,
That was a
the next
trick.
one.
See?
In
Okay.
2005 was the start of Brad Pitt and Jennifer Anderson.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
False. It's Angelina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Angelina. Angelina.
Okay.
All right.
And this is our last one, Angeli.
Okay. Yes.
We have no more after this one.
Exactly. You're talking to the wrong person.
All right.
Disclaimer. Okay.
Go ahead, Angeli.
The Starbucks Frappuccino appeared immediately after Guitar Hero. True or false? Huh? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember. What? This is a wild.
This is a hard one.
I don't know. I'm guessing here.
3, 2.
I remember Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
False. Yeah, I didn't remember any Starbucks.
There were no Starbucks. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
I didn't remember Starbucks.
All right.
Okay.
So now this is drum roll. This is the real drum roll. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun, dun,
so
dun, dun, dun,
we
dun.
got the tiebreaker.
Oh, there we go.
Tiebreaker.
There's a tiebreaker.
There's a tiebreaker.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let us see the tiebreaker.
All right.
All right. Go ahead. ShyTia?
Put these 4 clips back in the order they appeared in the montage. Crocs, Mariah Carey, Hurricane Katrina, and Guitar Hero.
Oh my gosh. That is.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, I know this one.
Hold on, my eraser wasn't working. Okay.
Hurricane.
You know what? You know,
Okay, I have no idea.
I cannot write everything, but I got mine.
I hope I'm right.
Wait, hold
'Cause I
on.
don't know.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Are we ready?
Can't really
Wait,
see
I'm
what I
not
wrote
ready.
either.
I'm ready. Sometimes you just gotta put whatever. Don't think
Yeah,
too
I
much
didn't
about
write the full word.
it. Yeah, me too. I didn't because
Definitely scribble
Okay,
scrabble.
so just have mercy.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Show your cards.
Okay,
Show us your
ready?
cards.
3,
Ready.
2, 1.
Okay.
So I put Crocs, Mariah Carey, Katrina, and then Guitar
Yeah,
Hero.
that's just how it appeared in the plasma. It's the same with me.
Oh, is
not-
that how it plays?
Yeah, it is how
I
it is.
said Mariah, Hurricane, Crocs, and Guitar Hero.
No, mine is the same as the plasma.
Oh!
Oh, you got it!
Because we answered the question and it was talking about Hurricane Katrina and Mariah Carey.
Yeah, but the one
that's what I
that got
did,
us lost
yeah.
is the Crocs.
Because
The
you
Crocs
know,
came later.
The funny thing is I had that exact answer and then I changed it last minute.
No, I
Girl,
put Crocs.
haven't you told yourself that you
I
listen to your
don't know why
gut and you never
I
follow
don't know
yourself?
why I don't follow my
Anyways.
gut.
Okay, so then who is the winner?
The tiebreaker is like 5 points.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. gossip.
Shame.
Or maybe we let you win.
Hey now, you did not, because I know both of you. And you would crawl to get to the top. You did not give away a win. All right, well, I'm going to enjoy this win and having this crown. And we are going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Laugh, learn, and love with Breaking the Silence. We'll be right back.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father.
Crippling depression, anxiety, exhaustion.
I was in prison and my mom had a heart attack.
There's a lot of institutional issues and challenges that suggest to us that dads aren't essential, and I've always rejected that.
Sometimes you don't have to know everything about being a dad. You just gotta be there.
How can I read the Bible and understand it? How do I use my faith? Am I doing things right on my Christian walk? Though we strive to be more like the Lord Jesus, questions and doubts can sometimes pop into our minds. The Bible says, "And I will give you shepherds after my own heart, who will feed you with knowledge and understanding." The pastors and bishops of the Universal Church are those kinds of shepherds who make themselves available for counseling every day of the week. Whether you live near a Universal Church or not, our online pastor can provide you with the spiritual guidance you need. Visit ulfn.org/onlinepastor. Fill out the quick form, and a pastor from the Universal Church will get in touch with you shortly. The Universal Church, where you can stop the suffering.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
You have to realize that you only have control over you.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
Being able to communicate is what really love looks like.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
As women, we have a terrible habit of always thinking that we have to do things on our own, and that if we ask for help, it's a sign of weakness, and that we are not strong enough or capable enough of doing the things that we need to do. But we really have to get out of that mindset, because that mindset is so twisted and so backwards, and that is why we're going to be talking about it today in this topic. So, ladies and viewers, we have a question, which is, why is asking for help sometimes harder than doing everything yourself?
I think it's because you don't want to feel as if you are a burden on other people. So it's like, if you ask for help once, maybe twice, and then you see that nobody's doing it, nobody's stepping in, or maybe you don't even want to seem like, okay, I need to ask for help. You kind of want people to see like something is wrong, let me go help. And sometimes, and even in my mind, I have that thought like, well, you see the problem. Like you see that this needs to get done, and why do I need to ask you to do it if you see it the same way I see it? So it's better for me just to get it done, do it myself. That way I don't have to deal with people's attitudes. I don't have to deal with people doing it when they want to do it, when I need it done now. So I think in our minds, it eliminates so much problems, and we don't have to worry about being a burden or being too hard or pushy on someone else.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree with everything that you're saying, because that's really me as well. I really hate to have to ask for help. I feel like if people see the problem, that they should be able to step in and be more proactive when it comes to it. And what kind of triggered something in my mind was, like you said, you avoid a lot of problems because you do the work yourself. And I do the same thing. Like, I'll just go in there and do it because I know that it's going to get done. I'm not going to have to stress about it. I'm not going to have to worry about it. I'm just going to take it on so I don't have to worry about anything. But then when we do that, we're bringing so much more work and stress to ourselves, saying, no, I will handle it, I will handle it, I will handle it. But when we take on everybody else's tasks and everybody else's responsibilities, then ours gets put to the wayside, and then we fall short in other areas of our lives. And so I think that's the trap that we fall into. It's just like, it's easier if I just get it done myself than have to explain to somebody what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. And they want to ask a million questions, and it's just like, let me do it myself. But I've had to do the same thing, is kind of step back and be like, I'm not going to take on other people's responsibilities and do their tasks for them or do what they need to do, because they have to learn, they have to carry the weight themselves.
Yeah, and I think also is the expectation of the person. Especially if you have higher expectation of this, I do this and I know I'll be able to do it well. Or if I give it to someone else, they're probably not going to do it as much as I would do it, you know? So sometimes that's why delegating some tasks or delegating some responsibilities but sometimes you just have to just leave them to do it, you know? Again, it's you're teaching yourself and you're teaching the other person to do it well. And your expectations are not always going to be met, to be honest, you know, because you do it differently than other people. And that's okay, right? That's okay, because we stress ourselves too much. It's better for me to do it because at least, again, as both of you said, I'm not going to stress out if I have to wait and I have to wait and I have to wait. Or, okay, if there's a mistake, I have to fix it anyways, you know, I have to do it. So I think also the expectation of the person that if I do it, then it'll be better, you know? So it's better not to ask for help.
Yeah. Being the strong person, I think, is also a trauma response.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
It's not like we are born to be the strong ones. It's like we have no other choice but to be strong. Like, what's that quote? Like, you don't know how strong you are until you have no choice. So I think that that's something that is built in us, something that we just kind of take on, whether it's because of our own perceptions of self, or it's because of maybe our family or our job kind of puts it on us. So we have to build in within us to be that strong person and to not let down the team, to not let down your family. But it can be exhausting. And then it's like you've asked for help before and people have always let you down. So it's like, why am I going to ask for help? Why am I going to keep pressing forward and ask when I know that people are just going to let me down?
And I think also it's like people in their mind, they think, oh, she can handle it, right? So it's like you don't ask for help because it's like, and you feel like, no, I'm the one that people always go to for help. So if they come to me for help, how can I go and turn around and ask them for help? But one thing to kind of go back a little when we were talking about like maybe taking on other people's tasks, I think we also have to remember where we came from. Because if I remember how I started, whatever I'm doing, I did not start already knowing everything. I did not start perfect. I did not start doing it as fast as I do it, but it took me time to do it. So if I have that, you know, that patience to be like, you know what, they're learning, they're growing, let them grow like I had to grow, then maybe one day they'll be able to do it differently or better than you, and you can go to them and be like, hey, can you teach me how you did that? I like how you did this. I like how you did that. Because our brains, like, we learn how to problem solve and we learn how to make it better for ourselves. So when you allow that person to grow and you can see that you can depend on them, then you have that safe space. And I think a lot of times we don't think we have that safe space to go to someone and get the help that we think that we need.
Yeah, and that's a really, really good point. It's like you can never teach somebody how to do the things that they need to do until you put them in those situations, because none of us start off knowing what we're doing. We had to fail. We had to have somebody who said, I'm not going to come rescue you. You need to figure it out yourself. And then that's how you build that kind of confidence, and that's how you build the ability to handle anything that is thrown thrown at you. But if people are always coming in to rescue you and to solve problems for you, you're never ever going to learn. But we need to ask for help. It's so important to ask for help because we have this idea that asking for help makes us weak, that we are weak, that we are incapable, that we can't handle what is being given to us, and that is not the case. It takes a lot of strength to be able to humble yourself and say, hey, I can't do all this on my own. I need some help. So reach out, speak to somebody if you're in need of help, and don't be afraid. Don't think that it is some weakness, because it's really a strength to reach out and say, hey, I need some help. So we are going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Breaking the silence. Sometimes all it takes is a conversation. We're talking career hacks, relationship advice, and the tools to build an amazing life. Keep it here.
Everyone loves a champion. Someone whose performance puts them head and shoulders above the rest. But not all champions wear a medal or hoist a trophy. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. We believe abuse can be prevented by taking a hard look at how we coach, how we train, and how we interact after the last whistle. We have provided over 2 million safe sport trainings. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
I work. And I want to keep working.
I work for the challenge.
Because people are counting on me
to provide for my family.
And I'm employed today because we work together.
Work together.
Work together. When my life changed in an instant.
When I got hurt.
Needed support.
We made a plan.
So I could come back strong.
So I could stay in the game.
Because we couldn't succeed without her.
It wasn't a matter if I could go back to work.
It was a matter of when and how.
Because working works.
Working works.
It lets me earn a living.
Be there for the team.
Together, we made a plan.
To keep me on the field for 2,632 games in a row.
To keep me working.
America works best when all Americans can work. Ensuring workers can stay on the job or return to work following an injury or illness is essential to America's economy. To learn more, visit whatcanyoudocampaign.org.
Telling you, you're missing out on the conversations that happen behind the scenes. We were laughing at some bloopers, and I'm sure you enjoy our bloopers here on Breaking the Silence, because we give you plenty of things to laugh at, right?
Definitely.
And these web wonders and whatnot, you might be laughing. We might be a little shocked, a little concerned, and a little intrigued. So we're going to look at our first video. So this one is The Ocean Opens, then closes again. So imagine walking across the ocean floor without getting your feet wet. A few times each year in South Korea, an incredible natural phenomenon causes the sea to temporarily part, revealing a nearly 2-mile-long land bridge connecting Jindo Island to Modo Island. Thousands of visitors gather to walk across before the tide returns and the water covers the path once again. So let us go ahead and take a look at the video, and then we will give our thoughts and comments.
About an hour has passed and low tide has arrived. Let's go for a walk out to Modo. Jindo is famous for a few things, one of which is brown seaweed, the other tiny little clams. And that's what people are looking for now.
That is very, very interesting. I'm going to give my thoughts and comments, but first I want to hear from y'all.
I would definitely try.
So it depends how long, because I can't swim, y'all. I cannot swim.
You can play
and I feel sorry. I'll be the one distracted, and then the tide will start, and they'll be like, run. I'm like, wait, what do I do? So
no, I would definitely tell you. It reminds me so much of the Red Sea.
Yeah.
So I want to have like that experience, you know. So I'm like, yeah, like I gotta go. No, so I would definitely try.
So this makes me think, I went on a trip. I went to Washington and we went to go see, they have these tide pools. So the tide goes way, way out in a certain part in Washington. So you can go all the way out into these tide pools and you can see like different kind of sea life. It's a really cool experience. They have this rock that has a hole in it. So the waves kind of come crashing through there. So people love to take pictures over there. And we were like, great, let's go there and have this experience. Well, it's like a 2-mile walk across the ocean floor, but that tide comes up very quickly. So you have to be there early in the morning to be able to make it all the way over there to the tide pools and make it back before the ocean comes up. And we were walking and that water kept coming closer and closer and we were so far away from like the parking lot. And I mean, I struggle when it comes to like working out. So that was a feat for me to walk 2 miles through like gravel sand trying to see the tide pools. And I was getting so concerned. I was like, I'm not making it all the way to that hole in the rock because if this water comes up, I have nowhere to run. I have nowhere to go because it's literally the ocean and then just like a wall in front of you. And you have nowhere to go, nowhere to run. And that water is freezing. It was an incredible experience, but it was definitely terrifying.
Yeah.
Because if that ocean comes up on you, you are out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a workout. But it was
So-
a,
and
it
then
was
so
a good
when you're ready-
experience.
so the question is,
but it
would
was
you
a
try
good
it or not?
experience. Yes, it was a good experience.
Because you're already tired, and then to have to swim after.
No, and
it's
then when
like,
you're, if you've ever had to walk in like gravel, you really use a lot of muscles that you're not used to using.
Because it's not like cement, you know.
Yeah.
So
But you know, for this next one, we don't have to use muscles. So would you spend thousands for one train ride? So luxury travel is reaching another level aboard the legendary Orient Express, one of its most breathtaking routes travels from Venice through Europe and beautiful restored train cabins that look more like 5-star suites than rail cars. Guests enjoy fine dining, elegant lounges, and stunning scenery without ever having to board a plane. And I think I would actually like to do this, but I would like to see it first before I give the rest of my opinion.
it's very luxurious.
She's just worried about the price tag. That's all that I'm hearing from her.
No, I think because I like scenery, you know, and I feel like if you have the time, because people go backpacking through Europe all the time, you know, they go to see like the sights and things like that. So if you have the time, why not do something? It's comfortable. You still get the scenic. I'm pretty sure they stop at certain towns for you to go to like key sites and things like that. And it's safe, you know, and you have the time. So for me, I would definitely love to do that.
Yeah, money was not an issue for sure. I would love to have that experience. Trains are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably get bored. Like, get me out of here.
But there's beautiful scenery.
Yeah, but I want want to get out of there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you'll be able, I'm pretty sure they have like pit stops and stuff like that, because that's what they do at certain trains. Like, you can stop for like 20 minutes or certain things and then enjoy the scene and come back on the train for the next one.
Yeah, I was on one for Alaska. It was absolutely beautiful because you're able to see so much of the land that you're not going to be able to see otherwise. And they have like clear roofs so that you can see everything, the mountains, the scenery. It's just really, really beautiful to be on those trains.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to save
no.
a week. Yeah.
No, you got me at that price tag.
Yes, that price tag.
Yes.
Anyway, so we got another one though. Okay, so this is meeting Detroit's newest traffic helper, a robot. Drivers in Detroit are doing double takes after spotting Zion, a life-size robot standing near one of the city's busiest intersections. So while Zion doesn't direct traffic, the robot greets people, waves at passing cars, and has become an unexpected neighborhood attraction, bringing smiles to commuters and curious visitors alike. Let's take a look at this video before we discuss even further.
All right, check this out. Back now with Detroiters doing a double take after seeing a real-life robot taking a casual stroll along 7 Mile.
Oh no, the surprising sight was caught on camera, and it turns out it's all part of a wild event heading to Detroit this summer featuring robotic gladiators going head-to-head in combat.
But he was friendly with us. Right? 7 News Detroit.
That's what Will Smith said.
Reporter Carly Petrus has a story behind the viral video and who's putting these robots in the ring.
Imagine you're minding your own business and you see this robot walking down the street. Some people were understandably concerned, even stopping in their tracks to meet the bot better known as Zion.
Hi.
Well,
I think we're getting a little too far.
No, the question is, would seeing a friendly robot in your neighborhood make your day or make you a little nervous?
Nervous. Definitely. I already know how I feel about AI and robots. Like she said, Will Smith thought the same thing. He had to battle them, y'all. So listen, no, thank you. I wouldn't even stop. What if it? No, be quiet.
No, I get very concerned when I see those things, and because now it's becoming like a normal thing to see robots. And I think they're even selling robots for your house. And it's like they're just slowly bringing these robots into our day-to-day life and making it as like a convenience. But I don't know, I'm a little skeptical. Just like when I see those cars that drive without people, I'm like, no. I don't want to be around one. I don't want to be in one.
And the thing is,
no, thank you.
They said that it's like a robot fight. So it's like they're trained to fight. So it's like he's friendly now, but it's going to be for like a fight.
Yeah,
so.
imagine if there's a trigger in the system, a glitch or something, and
We're opening a can of worms that we would not be able to close.
Definitely not.
All right, ShyTia, read our last one.
Yes. So this airport has therapy llamas. Okay, so flying can be stressful, but one airport found an unexpected way to calm nervous travelers. At Portland International Airport, a team of certified therapy animals, including llamas and alpacas, visit terminals to greet passengers before their flights. Travelers can pet them, take pictures, and enjoy a few relaxing moments before boarding. So let us see this.
Ladies, I'm trying to do my work today. Leave me alone type shift.
This is Benny the llama and Captain Jack the alpaca. You might see them at the Portland airport every so often. That's because PDX has redesigned its airport to help travelers feel calmer, and they've included therapy animals to help ease stress for passengers. It's an interesting idea considering 40% of the population has some fear of flying. Benny and Captain Jack come from Mountain Therapy, where they typically make appearances at senior communities, schools, and private events. Their trips to PDX are part of a new animal therapy program, and people love them. Shannon Joy, the co-owner of Mountain Peaks Therapy, said you can just see people melt when they turn the corner and see a llama. It's definitely an interesting and cute way to address travel anxiety and mental.
I mean, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's cute.
Different.
Yeah, and I think like especially for like kids who are flying and stuff like that, it might help calm them down. They might be like so excited to see the llama that they forget that they're about to get on the airplane. So I think it's nice. And it's soft. They're really soft to pet.
Yeah. And I would, yeah, definitely. If there is
But
one.
I've heard that they can be like aggressive, can't they?
But I think those ones are specifically trained because they go to like senior citizens. And
well, I
things
don't
like that.
know because you see like horses and other dogs that are trained that can just have a bad day. Because imagine how annoying. Yes, imagine how annoying it is to have people in your face petting you and screaming and hollering at you all day long. I mean, it's a cute idea if it's happening every once in a while. I give it to you. It's something different. It will definitely take the nervous energy away from the people because they can focus into seeing something different. But ladies, this conversation has flown by. The show has flown by. I am still wearing my crown.
Yeah. Yes, you deserved it. You earned it.
Thank you. But the show is over. So if you want to reach out to us, give us any of your information, want to be on our show, you can scan that QR code right there on our page and you'll be able to go to our Instagram page. But this is all that we have for today's show. We'll see you next time. Bye.